Welcome back to my biblical journey. It has been a little bit longer than I wanted. Once again, I seem to be saying that after every single intro. But I have had a horrible chesty cough that has meant that within every 5 minutes I'm coughing, and seeing as I still haven't got round to editing skills as of yet, I didn't really feel like putting a video out there with so many coughs in. It would have sounded terrible. So this week, an interesting week. If you have been looking at the news or any publication, actually, this week was apparently going to be the apocalypse or the rapture. I don't think it was, unless I missed something, which is possible. I saw that people were selling their houses, their cars, they were quitting their jobs, and I was like thinking, why are you selling your house and your car? What I mean, what do you think you're going to do with the money if you're unalived or raptured? Not sure you thought that one through. Anyway, we didn't have an apocalypse or a rapture. So now I'm hoping that I might find a half decent deal on a car because my one needs replacing. So yeah, strange week. I'm not sure quite where this particular time and date came from that the end of the world was coming, but didn't we have that in 2012 as well? Wasn't there supposed to be an end of the world in 2012? Although, conspiracy theory time, guys. If you follow a certain idea, the world did end in 2012, but not the world as we know it. So the world is obviously still existing, but there was a shift because apparently in 2012 they did their whole Hadron's Collider CERN thing. They did something there that shifted reality a little bit, which is why there's so many Mandela effect things that we seem to remember that aren't and are and aren't and are. Again, I don't know how much of that I believe. I mean, could make some sense actually, but it depends how open your mind is to crazy things. Mine is very open to crazy things, guys, just so you know. So this is actually the second time that I've attempted to do this Genesis 12, and I might actually throw in Genesis 13 in there as well, all for good measure. I recorded a video similar last night, and I thought to myself, this isn't good. It's not good at all, because I didn't personally understand what I'd read. And although I want this to be like raw and me discovering what I'm reading at the time, it felt like there was a real damp squib about it with me not understanding what I've read. So I needed to do a little dive into it, which I felt would actually do more justice to the book of Genesis 12. So I hope that follows through, and maybe you're more familiar with this than I am, because as I say, this is my journey with the Bible, and it's been a very long time since I read any of the stories, and so rediscovering it like this as an adult, well, some might dispute whether I'm an adult, maybe physically, but here. is changing a lot of perspectives for me. So yeah, I didn't feel like I did any justice to it, so I decided, nope, that video's out the door. Losing my words. But yeah, I don't know if you ever felt that way. You just know that you've done something and it feels wrong, and you want to redo it. Probably have, but this just felt really wrong, and so I'm giving it another pop. So, without making you wait any longer and hear me drivel for another 5 minutes, Genesis 12. And the Lord said to Abram, who will later be Abraham, by the way, "Get out of your country and from your kindred and from your father's house into a land that I will show you. And I will make of you a great nation, and I will bless you and make your name great, and you shall be a blessing. And I will bless those that bless you, and curse the one who curses you. And in you shall all families of the earth be blessed." Then Abram departed, even as the Lord had spoken to him, and Lot went with him. And Abram was 75 years old when he departed from Haran. So Abram is following God's guide here, saying that by doing this, by following his will, he will be blessed. Many blessings that will go down the family line. And Abram took Sarai his wife, and Lot his brother's son, and all their substance that they had gathered, and the people that they had gained in Haran, and they went forth to go into the land of Canaan, and they came into the land of Canaan. So this sounds like it's a bit of quite a few of them then, if they're saying that it's like Abram, Sarai, Lot, and all their substance that they gathered, and the people that they had gained in Haran. So how many people had they gained in Haran? It sounds like a little convoy going on there. And Abram passed through the land to the place of Shechem, unto the oak of Moreh, and the Canaanite was then in the land. And the Lord appeared to Abram and said, "I will give this land to your seed." And he built an altar there to the Lord, who had appeared to him. And he moved from there to a mountain on the east of Bethel. And he pitched his tent with Bethel toward the sea, and high on the east. And he built an altar there to the Lord, and called upon the name of the Lord. So he's made 2 altars, from what I understand there. Yeah, so he's made 2 altars, especially to pray to God. And Abram journeyed going on toward the south. Now there was a famine in the land, and Abram went down into Egypt to sojourn there, for the famine was grievous in the land. And it came to pass, when he had come near to enter into Egypt, he said to Sarai his wife, "Behold now, I know that you are a beautiful woman to look upon. And it will be when the Egyptians see you, they shall say, 'This is his wife,' and they will kill me, but they will save you alive. I pray you, say that you are my sister, so that it may be well with me for your sake, and my soul shall live because of you." So God has given them a country, and due to famine, they have left there into Egypt. And instead of trusting in God, he's of the belief that if he says that Sarai is his wife, the Egyptians will take her from him because she's very beautiful. Now maybe this was a practice back then where you just took beautiful women if they suited your interest, if you're a pharaoh or something. Maybe. Sounds about right. So he says that she's his sister, which means that they won't be like, oh, we won't take her from you. We will just take her because she is your sister. Okay, so he kind of lost his faith a little bit there, didn't he? Yeah. And it came to pass that when Abram had come into Egypt, the Egyptians saw that the woman was very beautiful. The princes of Pharaoh also saw her and commended her before Pharaoh, and the woman was taken into Pharaoh's house. And he treated Abram well for her sake. And he had sheep and oxen and male donkeys and male servants and maidservants and female donkeys and camels. So, by saying that his wife was his sister, and he's happy to go along with this, Pharaoh's like, I will take her from you and I will give you lots of animals for you to live nicely. Instead of sort of like saying, no, this is my wife, this is my person, and you can't have her, and I'll be okay because I have faith in God. He's gone with the material things that he could get. And the Lord plagued Pharaoh and his house with the great plagues because of Sarai, Abram's wife. And Pharaoh called Abram and said, what is this you have done to me? Why did you not tell me that she is your wife? Why did you say she is my sister, and so I was about to take her to me as wife? Now therefore, behold your wife, take her and go your way. And Pharaoh commanded his men concerning him, and they sent him away, and his wife, and all that he had. So presumably his donkeys and everything that he got from Pharaoh. So he's kind of done a double cross there. So, yeah, it's a strange chapter, this. So you've got God telling Abram to leave his country, his family and his home, and go to a land God will show him. So he's got no idea what the land looks like or whereabouts it is. But God made a promise, and I think he blessed him like 7 times in that chapter. Bless you. Let's see what it says on this bit here. Yeah, I'll make you into a great nation. I will bless you. I will make your name great. You will be a blessing. I will bless those who bless you. I will curse those who curse you. All people on earth will be blessed through you. So he was telling him, follow me and this is all yours. So Abram obeys him. He's left his country, which I believe was Haran. Did I say Haran? Haran, I think so. And he'd taken his wife and his nephew, their possessions, and some other people following them. And then a famine forces Abram to go into Egypt, Pharaoh's land. And he was afraid that he would get killed because he had a beautiful wife. So he obeyed God to leave his home and everything that he knew, his family and other family members and what have you. But he still compromised that faith by fearing for his life in Egypt because of his wife being beautiful. Okay. So yeah, I mean, this is going to be interesting because I mean, I know that Abraham, his story basically is what leads down the line to our Lord and Saviour. So it's going to be interesting. I think we're going to have a amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat in there at some point as well. I don't think I will sing it. You never know. So yeah, it's actually got some interesting themes which I didn't pick up on last night, which is again why I wanted to re-record this. I didn't pick up on these themes. I basically just read it and I didn't really register what I'd read. So I feel like today is better, and I've given it some thought and I've been able to break it down a little bit. Hopefully for those that are not familiar, it's helped you a little. For those that are very familiar, you might be thinking, wow, this guy's basic. Yes I am. But sometimes I think being basic can help. And on that bombshell, not the apocalypse bombshell, just a bombshell, I am going to bid you good night. God bless, and I will see you soon for the next Genesis 13, and I will be doing a Book of Enoch hopefully this weekend. Don't want to be presumptive that that's what my time is going to allow me, but if it does, there'll be a Book of Enoch up before the next Genesis. So God bless everyone. Take care of yourselves.